So some advice. For those who have an ex-partner who moved on quickly after the breakup, say you had some spoiled milk in your refrigerator and someone came and took that spoiled milk and threw it out. And they threw that spoiled milk out, and as a result, you didn't get a stomachache. So God removed that person out of your life and they moved on. And as a result, you no longer have a stomachache. They are someone else's stomachache. So consider yourself, well, lucky. They've moved on. They're someone else's stomachache. And God is taking care of you. So be blessed. You no longer have spoiled milk in your refrigerator.
Hi, my name is Kelly, native child Mays. I am a survivor, a healer, a licensed therapist, and a poet. And on occasion, a good day, I'm a mom. I think when you're talking about domestic violence, there's a lot of common misconceptions. One of the most important ones, I think, is that they think that it's not a community problem, that it's a problem just with the survivor and the person that's victimizing them. And actually, it's not. Domestic violence is a problem that the community, the whole community is affected by, and that the community should be involved in helping that survivor. It affects communities economically. It affects communities as far as mortality. It affects future generations. And I think that we need to do more to help survivors and to eradicate domestic violence altogether.
49-year-old Kelly, native brown child, Mays, stood as a formidable figure within her community, a beacon of strength and advocacy. Her tireless efforts revolved around empowering the Black and Brown community, with a poignant focus on domestic violence and mental health. Her commitment to liberating others from the clutches of domestic violence was not merely a professional calling. It was a deeply personal crusade, forged through the crucible of her own experience with intimate partner violence at the hands of her youngest child's father. Fortunately, with her child's support, she broke free from that torment and dedicated her life to advocating for others to do the same.
I was in a relationship with my youngest child's father, and the culmination of the relationship, on her first birthday, I was assaulted and hospitalized from the assault. And from that, my journey began as a survivor and talking about my story. A big day for me was on her 5th birthday. I got an opportunity to celebrate her birthday without being triggered, because that was really a really hard time for me. So we had she actually kind of benefited from that, because I'd have like 3 birthday parties, you know, one before and 2 days after. But on her 5th birthday, we celebrated together, and I celebrated my milestone by not being triggered that day, and she celebrated her 5th birthday, and it was really beautiful.
You got to enjoy the birthday with your daughter.
Absolutely.
And Kelly, let me ask this, because we've done stories with survivors in the past, and oftentimes they endure because they can't find a way out, or the strength to find a way out over a certain period of time. I'm not sure if that happened to you specifically, but what was the turning point for you, the catalyst to get out finally?
So my oldest daughter, she was 13 at the time. She, when I came home from the hospital, she told me, she was like, "Mom, I'm kind of tired of seeing bruises, healing over bruises." And she said that, "I'm gonna go live with my dad unless you leave." And that was like my moment where, like, that surreal moment where, like, I need to do something. And like, I always credit her with saving my life. I write poems to her because she's just an amazing person. And that was like, okay, I need to do this. And I started posting poems on social media, just like telling my story and just kind of making myself more accountable and saying, you know what, this happened to me, it can happen to anyone, but you can leave too.
Following her liberation from that harrowing relationship, Kelly found love in the arms of Jimmie Brown, known as Kent Brown, and the rapper, Super Emcee, famous for his role in the movie 8 Mile alongside Eminem. In 2017, they entered into marriage, presenting an idyllic image to the world. Yet, those closest to them bore witness to the hidden turmoil, the heated arguments, and the violent clashes. May's daughters, driven by a deep-seated fear, desperately implored their mother to sever ties with Kent before it was too late. Tragically, their worst nightmares were realized when Brown unleashed a brutal onslaught, stabbing Kelly Mays a staggering 17 times. Welcome to the American Crime Femicide channel. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell for future uploads. In the year 2020, after several tumultuous years of marriage to Kent Brown, Kelly made the difficult decision to persevere through the rocky terrain of their relationship. However, everything changed in October of that year when Brown faced a near-fatal car accident, leaving him physically battered and grappling with memory loss.
So we are here at St. Mary's, and I've been here all day with my favorite guy. He's feeling a little bit better, but he's still in a lot of pain. And I've only fussed at him a little bit about, the reasons why you should wear a seatbelt.
Sometimes, yeah.
As his steadfast wife, Kelly devoted herself tirelessly to his recovery, showering him with love and affection in an earnest attempt to help him regain his shattered memories.
Shh. So, for those who don't know, tomorrow is anniversary number 5 for me and my husband, and it also is his birthday, so he'll be celebrating birthday. And the last couple weeks have been really rough from him since he's been in a car accident, and then he just got home yesterday from rehab. So anyway, tomorrow's birthday anniversary, so I cooked dinner. Excuse my messy kitchen. So I cooked him some dinner. We got some macaroni and cheese, a salad, and I roasted a chicken. Yum, yum, yum. But we also, I'm gonna surprise him real quick. It's a little birthday song. So that's where you guys come in. Jazz. That's my stepson who's looking at me crazy. Chaz, get over here. What do you want to do? Do you want to carry the cake or you want to carry the phone?
I'll carry the phone.
Here. All right. So we're gonna go sing "Day to the Birthday Boy" and happy anniversary, happy birthday-versary. Okay. So ready? Hold these.
Anniversary.
Anniversary. Ready? Let's go. Happy
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday anniversary. Birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Oh man, this is great. Hey man, I've turned into a geezer today, and
Well, tomorrow, technically.
yeah, tomorrow technically, but yeah, I'm gonna make these wishes real quick, and there's 3 of them. That's love y'all too, cause yes, love y'all to death. Peace. Oh man, listen, mind, body, and soul. I'm here.
Yay!
Love you too.
Ready to eat?
Yeah, I'm ready to eat.
All right. Thank you guys for singing happy birthday-versary.
Birthday-versary. It's your birthday-versary.
Birthday.
Excuse the messy house. I didn't clean up today. But tomorrow officially is, I won't say how old he's turning because he don't like me to say how old he's
I'm
turning.
immortal.
But tomorrow we will be celebrating his birthday officially and our 5th anniversary. Our 5th, which feels like our 50th anniversary.
Yeah, hey man, but you know what though? We done went through it and we still here. So
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
and by our 10th anniversary, I will be divorcing him and marrying Ludacris.
Hey, but you know what's so funny is that's if Ludacris is still alive after I send them dogs to get his ass.
Shut up. All right, so let me go and get dinner for my hobbled husband.
Hey, I ain't hobbled. I'm alive, dog. What you talking about? I'm immortal. If I was hobbled, then you would have fractions of me. But
I can't get what I really want for my anniversary.
Maybe you can.
I don't see how I am going to be able to do that.
Hey, look, I do remember some things, okay?
Yeah, you tell me how what the present I really want. You tell me how I'm going to be able to get that.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna send somebody to the mall and get it for you.
That ain't what I'm talking about.
Okay, well, you know what? The plumbing still works, so you might hurt me while. Don't hurt me.
I love you, baby.
Love you too.
All right.
Love you too. Love you too. And I thank you for everything, because you know what? I mean, everything that I went through, you know what I'm saying? You was there. You know what I'm saying?
That's going to make it even better, at 10-year mark when I divorce you and marry Ludacris.
The years following the accident painted a grim portrait for Kelly. No matter how fiercely she supported and loved Kent, their relationship spiraled further into chaos. The arguments turned bitter and perilous, and as a domestic violence advocate and survivor herself, she understood all too well that sometimes, things do not improve. She had been meticulously crafting an escape plan to break free from the suffocating grip of her deteriorating marriage, according to her family. Tragically, she would not live to see that plan come to fruition. On that sorrowful Sunday, January 7th, Celeste, Kelly Mays' eldest daughter, grew increasingly worried as her mother's silence persisted. Gathering her courage, she ventured to her mother's apartment, only to discover Kelly's lifeless body, fatally stabbed. She touched her foot, and the coldness told her that her beloved mother had departed this world.
Detroit rapper has been charged with killing his estranged wife, a well-known advocate for domestic violence survivors.
The father of 49-year-old Kelly Mays confirms that she was killed at her Westland home on January 7th. Jimmie Kent Brown, known as rapper Super Emcee, turned himself into Westland police after he allegedly killed his wife. Brown was arraigned tonight, charged with first-degree murder, and was denied bond. We're told the couple had been living apart for the last year. Mays started helping other women who suffered domestic abuse after she escaped a violent relationship in 2010. She married Brown 5 years later.
Tonight, a well-known local rapper is facing murder charges in what investigators believe to be a horrific instance of domestic violence.
The victim is Kelly Mays, a well-known survivor of domestic violence who found her voice helping others suffering through abusive relationships at home. Accused of killing her is Jimmie Lee Brown, a rap artist known as Super Emcee, who appeared in the movie 8 Mile. Sean Lay, live at Highland Park tonight with more on a terribly disturbing case. Sean.
Incredibly disturbing. The loss of Kelly Mays really sending shockwaves, Devin and Kimberly, throughout the community right now. We've had Kelly Mays on Local 4 News, such a strong advocate and voice for domestic violence survivors. She was a survivor herself, working in the Speakers Bureau for Haven, the group that advocates for domestic violence victims. Family tells us she married Jimmie Brown. He's memorialized here in a mural in Highland Park. He's from Highland Park, Super Emcee. He's now charged with slashing her to death inside her own apartment on Sunday. His rap name, Super Emcee, from Highland Park. His image included on this mural here just off Woodward Avenue in HP. But today, another look at the face of Super Emcee. His real name, Jimmie Lee Brown. This is his booking photo. Brown is charged with murder. The victim, prosecutors tell us, Brown's girlfriend, Kelly Mays. Mays, a well-known domestic violence survivor, activist, speaker, and poet.
They say laughter is the best medicine. If I keep laughing, maybe I'll be cured.
Mays' life taken in a horrific instance of domestic violence inside her Westland apartment this past Sunday. Mays was found slashed to death. Deep lacerations, multiple lacerations to her neck and to her chest. The Wayne County Prosecutor's Office says Super Emcee, Jimmie Lee Brown, Mays' boyfriend, allegedly attacked Mays with a knife, killed her, and ran from the apartment, turning himself in at the Westland Police Department a short time later. Kelly Mays volunteered with the group Haven in its Speakers Bureau. Haven, a local resource that provides important outreach to domestic violence victims. Haven CEO Christine Keinel said a short time ago that they are heartbroken.
A beautiful poet, survivor, advocate, and mother, and a truly beautiful soul, Kelly Ann Mays played a significant role in touching the lives of those she's encountered.
Local 4's Paula Tutman was with Super Emcee this past summer as he shared his story of struggling to recover from a car accident that left him with memory loss. Back here live, no bond right now. James Brown and family says being held without bond in the Wayne County Jail. We're going to connect with Haven tonight, guys, learn more about Kelly and her important voice here. Such a tragedy. Family tells us just a short time ago that she had been using the courts and doing the right things to try to separate herself and protect herself from her husband, and we know the result right now. So,
our other top story, we're learning more tonight about an important voice for domestic violence victims that has been silenced.
Yeah, Kelly Mays was a well-known survivor of domestic violence who found her voice helping others suffering through abusive relationships at home. The man accused of killing her is Jimmie Lee Brown. Now, he's a rap artist known as Super Emcee, who appeared in the movie 8 Mile. Our Sean Lay spoke with Kelly's family and colleagues tonight who are coping with her loss.
We're here at the Westland Police Department. Sometime Sunday evening, the local rapper named Super Emcee, his name is Jimmie Lee Brown, turned himself in here. The charges are that he stabbed his wife to death inside her apartment. Her name, Kelly Mays, a well-known domestic violence advocate. She shared that apartment with her daughter, who walked in and found her. Awful loss. But tell me, you walk in the door, and how did this unfold?
I saw her light on. I saw her body on the floor.
What did you do?
I went inside the room. I saw the towel that was on her hand, and the blankets were wrapped up around her.
Celeste Mays finding the body of her mother, domestic violence survivor and advocate Kelly Mays, in her Westland apartment Sunday night. She had been stabbed multiple times. Celeste called 911. What was the second call?
Second call was to James.
And what happened?
Never answered.
James is Kelly's husband, Jimmie Lee Brown, known as rapper Super Emcee, a father figure to her.
She's an advocate that is going to be missed by multiple advocacy agencies in the state.
Christine Canal is the CEO of Haven, a complete program to help victims of domestic violence become strong survivors. Kelly Mays was a speaker with Haven, sharing her survival story. Her voice was so very strong.
What we want to do to promise, to Kelly's memory is to continue the mission and continue to help awareness for domestic violence and people to continue to know that there's help.
I got to look after my sister now, who's 14, with my grandma. So it's been hard.
Did you see it coming? Did they have that kind of explosive relationship or anything?
Not that, no.
Brown was charged Wednesday, January 10th, with first-degree murder. He remains in custody. He is expected to return to court for his probable cause conference January 25th. If convicted, Brown faces the possibility of life in prison. While the wheels of justice turn swiftly in this case, the bitter truth remains that no legal proceedings can ever quell the profound sorrow of losing Kelly. She was an extraordinary woman who dedicated her life to serving others, an embodiment of grace, beauty, devotion, and an unwavering love for her community. As the grieving family prepares to bid their final farewell, they have initiated a fundraiser to ease the burden of Brown's funeral expenses. In this trying time, let us hold Kelly's family and friends close in our thoughts and prayers as they navigate the immense loss they now endure. Rest in eternal peace, Kelly, native child Brown, Mays.